Yo, what's good, my people? So right now we're just gonna look at some setups so I can kind of see what we're looking for. Today was a pretty decent day. You know what I'm saying? So far on the call, it was alright. Could have been better, of course, but that's trading. You know what I mean? But we're gonna come in here and already called a signal that went. But now I'm just trading for myself now. You know what I'm saying? If you're wondering, hey, I grew this account from $200, so it ain't no excuses. You know what I'm saying? So people always asking, like, bro, how you do this? All right, I'm seeing the setup. Boom. So I see this pulling back to the zone. So now I think I'm gonna start doing 4-minute trades. I'm trying to wait till it connects a little bit again. I think I'm gonna do a 4-minute buy. Why? All right, we are above this 200. All right, moving average, which lets me know the buys is coming. We're below this, the middle of the Keltner, but we're still a uptrend. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna trade with the trend. I was hoping it connects again before I get back in, though. I don't need it to be pushing up right now. I need it to connect somewhere in here, and then I'm going to get in. All right? I'm going to go a little heavy because I'm trying to get to the 5 bands. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to risk 2,000 on this account. I'm already up so much. As far as my compound plan go, I'll show you that right quick. Today is the 25th, right? Right here, and I'm supposed to just now be hitting 1,000, and I'm already up here, right here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get to like 5,000 a day, man. That's just the goal, and that's what I'm on right now. So this one, I feel like if it don't come back down here, I missed my entry, because my entry I wanted it to be down in this area. You know what I'm saying? So okay, he look like he's trying to push a little bit. I'm gonna keep him in mind. So you do that. This is GBP AUD. We'll keep GBP AUD in mind. That was a great setup, but it didn't give me what I needed right at the moment. That one's a little choppy. I'm looking for the 90%ers though. You know what I mean? Cause ooh, okay, okay. So this 190, he pulling back. I believe we're gonna try to go make a new high potentially, maybe. It's a whole lot to happen on this pair. Ooh, it's a whole lot that didn't happen on this pair, y'all. This one kind of tricky, but I definitely feel like it wants to go up and form a new high. We already had news, rejected way down, came up, boom, and now it's just forming this higher high situation. It's forming this higher high situation. So this is another good one. And this is EuroCAD. So we got ooh, looking good though, looking good. I don't know. I don't know which one I want to get in, y'all. I really don't. Look at a couple more of these. He finally hit his zone. 4 minutes. Boop. 2, 3. Really trying to hit 4 of them, but we'll do that. All right, y'all. So I'm in this particular pair, GBP AUD. Again, I'm in first of all because we're in an uptrend, so I'm going with the trend. We just hit an H1 zone, which is a heavy zone in this area. Now it could still have a little more room to drop, as you can see down here before. This is where it dropped before. As long as we make it past the middle of this, the middle of this Keltner channel, we're good. We stay under this, it's ugly. You know what I'm saying? So we need to pass this and start forming candles in this area. All right. Because that's going to determine if we're going to stay up or we're going to come down a little bit more. Because you see all the other times we rejected in here, rejected in here. So we don't want no rejection in here like it's doing right now to come on back down and smack us out the trade. But all in all, now I can throw in these Haikanashi to see what we're looking like. Okay, so we are at a flat bottom. Good. But I don't know if it's going to hold because the middle of this Keltner channel is strong. All right. So we're going to see. Sometimes I also like to throw on a fractal. We did get a fractal. I mean, everything kind of lining up. The stochastic pushing up, but this zone is pretty strong. So that's the only thing that could potentially be hurting your boy right now. But you always want to trade with the trend, of course. If you go against the trend, just know that the candles, they may not last that long going against the trend. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you might get one candle on a sale if you're on the uptrend like this. Let me show you this candle right here. You might get one candle on the, you know what I'm saying, going against the trend, but then you get all the rest of them going up. So you want to keep that in mind. So far, so good. We are above. Did we close above? We did. Hopefully we don't push back through, because the whole job of the middle is Keltner is to start carrying the candles back up this way. That's what we want. All right. So far, it's a really good entry. We do have rejection up here, so if we can hold for another minute or so, that's great. Any heavy rejection here will not be good for us, especially if we end up closing back below here. So we need to be pushing to these zones right in here. You feel me? That's what we need to be doing. Pushing to these zones. Which so far, it's trying. You know what I mean? Anytime you getting this heavy pullback on the uptrend, oh yeah, we might have to go longer on the time frame. So you see, we did 4 minutes because I felt like it was just gonna take a little time. You know what I'm saying? Now we got a zigzag, but I think we gonna continue to push. Beautiful trade, beautiful setup, no stress involved at all, and this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. And hopefully, I don't think I might hit 5,000. Well, I may hit 5,000. I might be like just shy of it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. From $200, y'all. $200, man, over the course of about 11, 12 days now. Ain't even been a full 2 weeks. I trade aggressively though. My stuff is at 15%. So, but it can be done, guys. So this is what I've been wanting to let y'all know. Use the compound plan. Get to this bread. Stop playing with me. God is good. Wait on the setups. Find the perfect entries, the perfect setups, and you there. Let's go. Stop playing with me. Yeah, so I'm like 200 shy, and that's fine. I'll take that, though. We're going to stop here at 48, but I do want to, go over some things with y'all. You know what I'm saying? 90. Ooh, they trying to make me get in. All right, so on this particular trade, what would I do? This is the same trade I was talking about earlier, right? I said it wanted to potentially form a new high. You know what I'm saying? We already had it's just all market structure, y'all. Once you understand market structure, you can understand what's going on here, right? Market shot down after news, pulled up, pulled back, boom. This and this, what do you know? It's like a step ladder. This is higher than this one. Then this goes up, higher than this, pulls back. Now this one's higher than this one, step ladder. We're going up the stairs, right? Goes up. If you want to count this, you can. This is still higher than this, and this is still higher than this one. And then we broke all the way out to do the same thing. So we could potentially be getting another buy this way, or it could finally decide to change directions, y'all. So when you start seeing stuff like that, man, it's just amazing. Like, you'll be able to just get in trades easy. Now, I do have a H1 zone right here, and then I do have this middle of the Keltner channel that's going to act as a support for then the candle to bounce off, potentially 1, 2, and continue up, for a minute or two or whatever. Yeah, so that's one way to look at the market. It don't matter what pair you look at, you can find an entry. Boom. So check this out. On this particular pair, what do we notice? First, we're in the uptrend. All right. Second, the candles on this Keltner channel, they go to close to the middle. I mean, a little below the middle. So the middle's here. They go a little bit below the middle, and what they end up rejecting somewhere in these areas, and they turn around and go back up. So these are the kind of trades that you could do another 3 to 4 minute trade on, 2 to 3 minutes, 1 minute, depending on how you want to do it. If you do 1 minute, you may have to do more entries. 4, you may not have to do as many entries. You know what I'm saying? Just watch the pattern of this whole Keltner channel. Notice that a lot of the candles usually don't come in this area right here. If you notice that, they don't really come in this area. They usually go up before then. Then you just follow that pattern. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. All right. So that's the things that you can look for every single time. You know, whether you market chart up or not, always over here, you can always look at these signals as well. Whenever you got these double arrows, I mean, that's a strong signal. You want multiple. So if you got them all the way down, that means that's a strong chance that the market's going to go in that direction, especially if the stochastic is down here at the bottom. And the same goes for when it's up here at the top for a sell. All right. So one thing to note is that, again, if you're going to counter trend trade, that means going against the trend. If you're going to do that, know that the sell may not last that long. For instance, this one gave you 2 candles, shot back up. This one gave you a lot more candles, but then it went right back up. This one, few candles, right back up, right? So just know that, right? The only time you could be for sure that it's going to continue to sell is if you're on a downtrend, right? And it's giving you a sell signal on a downtrend, meaning the candles are here below. Let's see if we can find one on this particular. Let me go to like a 90. Let's see if we can find one on here. I'm gonna scroll back because this market got a little choppy. All right, boom. So something like this, right? Perfect sell signal, perfect sell opportunities, right? The candles are below the middle of the Keltner. Now, one thing do you know about here? Look at this line that I'm drawing right here. Notice the candles did not come up here at all on this particular trend right here, right? We crossed below the 20, which is the middle of the Keltner, and crossed below here. Once we did that, sell off, right? And then what happened? The market bounced right off the middle of it, drop. Bounce right off the middle of it, drop. Then start coming to the bottom and dropping, getting right back to the middle, dropped again. These are the ideal setups for you to eat every single time. Now, sometimes we catch this right here. We catch the bottom of this because of the stochastic, right? But understand that it may not last that long because it is a downtrend. So you may just do 1 to 2 minute trades. But you lucky for whoever got in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You had about 5, 6 minute trade before it dropped again, right? But that's not the case every time. So if you're going against the trend, 1 to 2 minutes. If you're going with the trend, I mean, you can do 1 to 2 minutes too, or you can do 4 or 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Catch it at the top, ride it down 2, 3 minutes. Catch it at the top, ride it down 2, 3 minutes, 1 minute, however you want to do it. All right. So just always keep that in mind, y'all. All right. But it's your boy Jay Cashman. Hopefully this video helped you. You know, make sure you trade live with your boy. Make sure you in my free groups. Make sure if you need, you know, one-on-one coaching, I will be bringing that back shortly. If you need it, then, you know, holla at your boy, man. Let's get to it. Hit your boy on Instagram and let's get it.